Welcome to Danese Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, President William Ruto is the first president of Kenya to face too much hostility on the national media centers in Kenya alongside the citizen in this country of Kenya on the ground. Because as we speak right now, 80% of Kenyan citizens are chanting one term. 90% of medias in Kenya are chanting one term. Right now, KTN, TV47, Citizen, NTV are busy injecting the government of William Ruto beyond repair. They have decided that they are not going to get tired through telling Kenyans what is happening actually under the government of William Ruto. What KTN, NTV, Citizen is doing is something that Kenyans need right now because Kenyans are having this disease of forgetting too fast. Na shida ya kusahau haraka. So please Kenyans, let us continue watching KTN, Citizen and NTV as we are approaching 2027 general election because these big media centers are telling us who is William Ruto. Which is true, because one day ago at the State of Address, KTN have now decided to inject William Ruto beyond repair with facts concerning to what is happening under his leadership since he was sworn in as the fourth president of this country of Kenya, whereby before we proceed this analysis, I want you to take your time and listen to this injection by KTN that have seriously left William Ruto speechless because these are facts. KTN have been doing lots of work across the country of Kenya. And before you watch the video, please consider liking the video. When you like the video, you automatically show the support on what I'm doing on this platform. Thank you so much for that support of the like and also subscription. Can we watch the video together, my great viewers?
And so we have several questions regarding this, Mr. President. You attended several meetings in Tharaka Nithi, the home county of Deputy President Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, where he declared that the Nithi Bridge would be constructed.
Hii Nithi itakoma kuua wananchi wa hapa Meru na Tharaka Nithi na sehemu hii.
Hii Nithi Bridge mimi nitatengeneza.
Kuna bridge hapo imesumbua sisi na nakumbushwa kila siku inaitwa Nithi Bridge.
At one point, you said the contractors had already arrived.
Hiyo Nithi Bridge contractor amefika
na contractor ana mobilize. Mimi nataka alete contractor the other week ya bridge ya Nithi.
And later, you said the bridge would be completed before May this year.
Tumeweka pesa ya serikali 1.7 billion ya kujenga hiyo barabara kiasi, lakini mainly the bridge.
Tuko na solution ya engineering na tuko na pesa ya kufanya hiyo kazi.
Mr. President, this is already June. Was the bridge completed? Or should we say you are still counting 8 days a week, which is why May has not yet arrived? Let me begin from Western Kenya. During your visit to PAG Church, you personally promised that Labor Day celebrations would be held at Kidundu Stadium, which you said would be completed within 6 months. Mr. President, were those celebrations not eventually held at Chavakali High School while Kidundu remained a dusty ground?
In 6 months' time, the stadium in Wote will be complete. In 3 months' time, the stadium in Chuka will be complete.
Mr. President, who was it that told Kenyans they would make phone calls free of charge once he became president?
Simu utakuwa unapiga free of charge, simu haitakuwa inakatika kwa sababu sasa tutakuwa tumedeploy internet.
Ukipiga simu ukiwa mahali pakasi hapa inakatika, hakuna internet, hakuna mawasiliano kabisa, na tuko na huwa kila mara watu wanasema serikali ya mama mboga na hakuna usaidizi ambao tumepata kama mama mboga.
Mr. President, if we say you lied, what kind of propaganda is that?
Serikali hii haiwajibiki kabisa na haijali na haina ile hisia ama hata aibu ya kudanganya. Wanadanganyana mchana.
Is it not you that said media should be free? Listen to yourself.
We must defend the free media. We must defend their right to criticize, to say whatever it is that they want to say, even to write propaganda, even to say the wrong things, even to write falsehood. You know, we must defend that right.
Away from that, Mr. President, you promised that cooking gas will be at 500 Kenya shillings. Yet Kenyans are buying the gas at higher prices than before you became president.
Leo mnanunua mtungi ya gas shilingi 2,000, shilingi 2,800. Tumesema sasa tutaweka pesa ya serikali kupunguza gharama ya mtungi ya gas. Ile ya kilo 6 mnanunua 2,500, 2,800, tutaishukisha chini mpaka shilingi 500 ama 300.
Jambo ambalo halijafanyika na halijaweza kutimia. Sasa hii mtungi ya gas kwingine ni 1,000, kwingine 1,100.
Hii vile tuna refill gas unapata tuna refill na 1,300 ama 1,350.
So between us, who is lying? Mr. President, after prayers, you declare that you would not tolerate arbitrary arrests, extrajudicial killings, or abductions. Yet young people disappear during protests.
Tulikuwa tunapata habari watu 30 wamepatikana sijui mto fulani, watu 17 wamepatikana mto mwingine, na wote wameuawa na askari wa serikali kupitia ile mambo inaitwa extrajudicial killing. Nikasema haya mambo lazima tuyakomeshe.
Where is the person who killed Rex Masai? Under whose administration did Albert Ojwang die? And who was president at that time? When young people were killed like animals, who was in charge? It did not stop there. You invited chiefs to State House and promised them tablets within 6 months.
Kila chief in the next 6 months atakuwa na tablet.
Mr. President, those 6 months ended long ago. Which chief has received a tablet?
Chifu wetu anatembea na miguu, ana pikipiki, ana hizo tablets hatuna. Kulingana na vile hali iko sahi ni very pathetic sana. Inaonekana hata kwa mapicha.
There are many other examples, including repeatedly launching projects in Nyamira and elsewhere without completing them.
We are going to complete Thwake by February next year. I have given very firm instructions. We cannot build Thwake forever.
But if you no longer wish to listen to us, or if we are indeed propagandists, then perhaps read the comments from Kenyans who responded to your post. One of them, its Kaiser chief, wrote, and I quote, "Gas za 500 ziko wapi? Mama mboga na watu wa bodaboda tunateseka. There is no chief with a tablet. We all know the state of Water Stadium, Kamarini Stadium. Cost of living iko juu. Taxes mnapiga hadi kwa mavazi. Job mna create ni ku-export soldiers. SHA haifanyi. So what is the problem being called out? If it was done, then you couldn't be feeling the injection. As long as the situation remains like this, bado tutafinya. Swali ni moja. Vile tulielewana umefanya? Na vile unafanya, tulielewana?" Another Kenyan, Tony Mukenya, said, and I quote, "You see how frustrated you are with the standard. That is exactly how Kenyans feel every day because of you." And our standard and KTN, we decided that we would speak the truth regardless of the consequences. As we said at the beginning of the year, journalism is not siding with the oppressor, but calling the oppressor out, because the power of the oppressor depends on the consent of the oppressed. And for us, we withdraw that consent. And for us, we withdrew that consent long time ago. We have no certificate to issue to anyone who breaks the law or thrives on falsehoods without being called out. We have no war with your government, as you may perceive it. Our war is with the lies and endless rhetoric. Herman Kam.
So that is what is happening. There are some of the things that William Ruto was supposed to talk about during the state of address. He never addressed them. He have been promising Kenyans each and every day, I will do this, I will do this. During this, there are some of the urgent things, emergency things that William Ruto was supposed to talk about during the state of address. I didn't even heard William Ruto talking about this issue of goonism. that is putting this country of Kenya at risk. Akuongelea hiyo maneno, and that one is enough to tell you that 2027, William Samoei, the president of Kenya, is going to rig back himself into power through goonism. Although during that time every leader will be using his own goons. Kutakuwa na MC atakuwa na goons wake, MP na goons wake, governor na goons wake, women rep, senator, president, kila mtu atakuwa na goons wake. But Ruto must use goons for him to get back himself into power. Itakuwa ni goons alongside the police officers. Those are the people that are going to help William Ruto to get back himself into power, because pale kwa polling station akishaambia that hapa maneno ni mbaya, mtaona Kenya itafanyika. Watu wataanza kupigwa, watu watafukuzwa, and that is the time that kura itakuwa inaibwa. Take that one to the bank. I'm telling you the truth. That is the time that our votes will be stolen. Watu wa one term. Akishaona that hapa hakuna dalili ya yeye kurudi uongozini, ataleta vurugu. Same to what happened in Olkarau. Watu walirauka kwa polling station wakapiga tu kura vizuri. Kufika saa 7 vita ikaanza. Ask yourself why. Because walishaona dalili that pale DCP ilikuwa ina win. Waka stop voting. Watu wa Olkarau wangepiga kura watu wengi sana. But ile vita, wooden people that were witnessed there scared other voters. Wengine wakarudi nyumbani bila kupiga kura because of their safety of their life. They were afraid. So please let us continue watching these national media centers, because how watu they are reminding us who is William Samoei Ruto. They are trying to remind Kenyans that who is the president of Kenya. How does his leadership work? So be careful, please. Thank you so much, and may God bless you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking your time to listen to our update concerning what is happening behind the leadership of William Samoei Ruto as we are approaching 2027 election, whereby right now all the national media centers in Kenya, except KBC, have decided to be on the side of one term, which is true. Saizi kila mtu anaimba one term. One term is organic with the Kenyans on the ground. One term is not something that is being forced by the opposition leaders. It is a reality. It is something that is not being forced. Yani, it is not a must that lazima pesa ikue ndio watu waimbe one term. Sio hivyo. It is organic. But with the two term, they need to hire people. They need to bribe people. They need to give people something small so that people can chant two term for William Samoei Ruto. So please, let us be very careful. Let us stop this issue of recycling bad leaders toward 2027 election so that we can escape this stupidity of every 5 years we are going to the street to protest. Tuwachana hiyo upuzi kabisa. Sisi kama voters wa inchi ya Kenya, kama citizen wa hii inchi yetu ya Kenya, tuwache hii ujinga ya kuchagua watu wa viongozi wabaya then baadaye tunaanza kucomplain. Tuwache hiyo upuzi. Tuwache hiyo upuzi kabisa. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata, wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Remember to subscribe, comment, share the video, like, and don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. Tukutane baadaye.